Welcome back, Deshaun Watson. It's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, Deshaun Watson and the rest of the Texans are looking forward to a healthier season in 2018. They get a tough test in the opener as they take on the defending AFC champs, the New England Patriots.
Hey guys, and welcome back. It's the Patriots versus the Texans, week 1.
Here are Brandon Gott and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League.
Cam Newton is my quarterback.
In Foxborough, Mass. All the success in New England over
With
the last few
RG3
decades
and Toby and Brissett as my backup. Tom Brady has been traded to the Carolina Panthers.
And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They pass the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it.
This is part of my league, so.
And both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
No more training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway.
Here we go. Texans have the ball first.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback
At the 25-yard line.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the second-year man out of Clemson, Deshaun Watson. Their franchise quarterback, the one leading him out, back to full health now for his second season out of Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot.
And Lamar Miller for a 10-yard gain. Second in inches.
Second and very short.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll run it again with Miller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Calais Campbell with the loss there. The tackle for a loss.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. You know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And let's take a look at the Texans offense.
Will Fuller is one of the young flyers in the NFL and gets to top speed just a couple of steps, so everyone has to respect the deep game because he'll blow past people in a hurry. But what that does is leaves open space underneath. He can take the short pass, turn it into a bigger gain because he makes people miss. He takes care of his hands, and if he drop a pass or 2 in a game, he's going to be one of the best receivers in the league.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's go, guys. Let's do this.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass down to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
On 4th down, here's the veteran Shane Leckler to punt it away. Back deep for New England, Julian Edelman.
Boom, boom.
He steps into this one, and this is
He got the ball. Touchback.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
I'm having a good time, guys. Cam Newton is our starter. Again, Brady got traded to the Panthers.
Quarterback in 2018 because for the last 2 seasons, his head coach has talked about the need for transformation for Cam. Wants the ball out of his hands quicker, wants him to take less hits, easier completions. Well, they brought in a brand new offensive coordinator who's determined to have that happen for Cam. And if so, it could extend his career and really up their offensive proficiency.
He completes it right side to White. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
And Cam Newton throws a pass to James White for the first down. Oh, fumble.
And the Texans say they have it. They do.
Cam Newton fumbled.
I mean, is this one of those cases of anything you can do, I can do
better?
Maybe not better, huh? Worse? Yeah, just a little bit. Very sloppy start. I think maybe a case of the nerves for both teams.
And now we're back to an even playing field. Caught here by Griffin. And he'll go down at the 28. That throw good for 4. It's second down. And quickly, let's check out the New England defense.
I'm taking a good look at linebacker Dante Hightower, who missed most of 2017 due to injury. And I do believe that the Patriots missed him in a big way in the Super Bowl because you remember against Atlanta in the previous Super Bowl, it was a strip sack by Dante Hightower that changed the complexion of the game. Big and strong in the middle, stout against the run, can rush the passer from a defensive end position, and he's just that alpha guy that everyone gravitates towards on the defensive side of the ball.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Watson now to throw. And the ball is knocked out. And a big turnover there.
Ooh, fumble. Patriots pick it up. R.B. Jones, who had traded from the Jaguars. As well as Calais Campbell was in there. Calais Campbell forced it, and it looks like R.B. Jones picked it up.
Tom Brady back. Do they have any magic left in the tank?
Of course they do. They're the New England Patriots, and until further notice, they run the AFC East, they run the AFC. That's just who they are. But in order for them to win a Super Bowl again, to get back there and take it this time, they need to continue playing.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Sack.
Christian Covington in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year,
and he can't get away.
And to safety.
Can't escape the pressure, and it's a safety.
This game is
We thought these two
definitely
defenses
hard.
had come to play.
Harder
Already come to
than
play
most.
Here. Safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
And my rookie punter just got a flag.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So
Which
they
means
will
they'll
accept
start
the
at
penalty and
30-yard
move
line.
forward. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set
Now in the bottom games on the corner, you can see on the bottom you see all the other user leagues.
They keep it with Miller on first down. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to say
and the score is 2-0.
So one corner
After that safety that Cam Newton got.
Have the early lead. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you and you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going at quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. From the gun, here's Watson. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Michael Pruitt.
Texans touchdown.
And the Texans will extend their lead. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point.
It used to be that if you were a big wide receiver and the coaches wanted to make you a tight end, you resisted the move.
In the
now
score.
it's almost a glamour position because they have the mismatch advantage. Are you going to cover them with a linebacker? They're probably faster. A defensive back? They're going to be bigger. Tight end is the new big-time position.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more running starts. Remember that when you got to circle a guy around, and here he goes? No more. You have to start, close to the ball. And when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go, so you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to say where guys would form together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those. So it'd be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one block.
Looking for Gronkowski.
And an easy interception there. Easy.
With a pick. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? You're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work, oh boy, you wish you hadn't.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman, and he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Dante Hightower on the stop. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Well, this one complete to Will Fuller. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Now Watson underneath for Miller. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. The Texans and Patriots met the divisional round of the playoffs 2 years ago. The Pats won that one, but they also met in one of the better games of the regular season last year. The Pats won, but it was in pretty dramatic fashion.
How about Deshaun Watson, his 2nd start in the NFL for the Houston Texans? He went toe-to-toe with the master himself, Tom Brady, didn't he? But in the end, you know how it always turns out, right?
Brady did his thing, found Brandon Cooks for a 36-33 win. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he finds his man, Griffin. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Adrian Claiborne able to drop him for a loss of 4.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this.
All right, defense, let's go.
Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis, and more importantly this year, scores and stats from around the league here in week 1. So do not press that. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown.
And my defense had failed. Touchdown, Will Fuller.
4 yards out, and the Texans will add on to their lead. And man, Charles, talk about singing something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Newton now to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. Julian Edelman, the
1 for 4 for 19 yards and an interception.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the
And it looks like the Patriots are actually going for it.
Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move.
And fail.
Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Watson hands to Miller on the draw. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one down the line of scrimmage.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Partner, that's another short run there, and I think the easy thing is to look at them right now and say, let's get away from them entirely. Let's start throwing the football, but I don't think you ever entirely abandon the run. It helps set a tone for the game for you, keeps your offensive linemen feeling good about themselves, and actually tamps down the defense's pressure because if you just throw it all the time, it's going to tee off with the pass rush.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
An update from around the league as our first one comes from New Orleans. And the Bucs are out to an early lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Now a play fake here on first down.
And another interception.
Picked off at the 35. And his guys have got it.
This time the ball was intended for Eric Decker.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Wide open.
And a miscommunication in the secondary.
Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans will extend their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah,
I'm just going to tell you guys, I'm pissed.
Even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. A final shot before the break. Newton. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him.
Third quarter. Scored 26-0.
Highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Texans defense heading back out now, ready to get their practice. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that...
And look at this. Cam Newton.
And another interception.
Good position.
Oh my God.
When they take over, they'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for them.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything going on the ground. It may be time to loosen things up and start flinging it around a little bit.
To throw on second down, here's Webb. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it third down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the
Telling you guys, even if you watch this game afterwards, I am trying my best. 100%.
Where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in the bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Now they're set up nicely at the 45-yard line after the missed field goal from 55.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
That's complete to White.
Yeah. stick the bottle of Pepsi. Yeah, hi. Alright guys, I'm back. I had to take a quick phone call. But I'm back.
29 yards that time.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass. For
Losing
down.
big, needed touchdown.
On first down, Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case,
And of course,
able to come up with the ball.
He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open
James
things up
White
and
is
start really trying to move the ball.
sacked, basically. Tackled for a loss.
To throw is Newton. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the third.
Oh my Cam. There's times when I'm not analyzing up here, I'm just appreciating. Led NFL quarterbacks in rushing last year. He is truly the ultimate weapon at that position.
They go play action here on first down. And he's caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with him for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone. I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
On a drive that really looked promising. Of course.
Knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are.
Telling you, this mode is way too hard for me, guys. But I do it for you guys.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up, because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Again, it's Miller. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play.
I'd say at least my defense is playing decent, but they've given up 26 points, so.
These offenses have a rough time getting a running game going, but boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, wanted to match.
I mean, I'd be happy with 7 points, or 6 points even.
In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Our update now from down in Miami. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Newton on first down. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play,
last play of the fourth quarter.
Newton now to throw.
Sack.
And he's going to have to
Wonderful.
eat this one as down he goes. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, here's Newton. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it.
Come on, Gronk. Who had that ball?
Picked off near the 29. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case.
It's absolute
but by being
bull
able to
garbage.
adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the
Now, I
end zone
know how
for
to
the
play.
touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line.
100% I know how to play.
New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. The former #1 overall pick.
I have absolutely nothing good to say. Absolutely nothing.
Third and long, it's Newton. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Gronkowski, the intended receiver. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
On second down, here's Miller. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a first and goal.
Completely 99 offense. I mean, defense. The offense can be okay.
And this one will wind up with him losing
The
yardage.
defense
Back to
can
the
still
4-yard line.
make it out just fine.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
I wonder why. Yeah, flip what I said.
He'll get it up the middle. And he's going to get him about 3
You could have a 99 offense, and your defense could be average at best. But yet, the defense will still come away with everything.
On 3rd and 2, Webb. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Fairbairn good with the
Now,
extra point.
here's the thing. I get it, okay? I get it. It's not supposed to be easy. 100% I get it. But it's not supposed to be this hard either. I mean, even everyone across the league that I'm in, that right there should be a horse collar. But again, like I was saying, even in the league that I'm in, the scores are, for the most part, are terrible. It's just terrible.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass.
And I think the best part of this game at this point is the fact that I have a decent scrambling quarterback.
Get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get.
And that wasn't even supposed to go into his arms.
He picked off at his own 4. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked in. They're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we...
Okay, I guess that is an interception.
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Let's go! Now Foreman. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on
And
defense.
I'm a team player.
Use your time
I really am.
in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
But not when it becomes this stupid.
15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Let's go! Now a first down throw. Well, under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll run. It's Green. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Kaimi Fairbairn now to attempt the Texan field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. So another long try for 3 and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage. But you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off here by Aaron Colvin. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Edelman was the intended target. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Thank God this game is over.
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day.
That's all for this game, guys. So, thank you for watching. I hope it's probably not what you wanted to see, but I tried.